Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7 now. Today, got some more Guild War for you guys. But of course, before we begin, the joke of the day from Icarus. A guy is bragging to his friend. He says, I got my IQ tested and got a 70. That makes me a genius. Friend says, 70 doesn't mean you're a genius. Guy says, you sound like that idiot at the testing center. Oh man, what's that saying that your perception is your reality, right? Oh no. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into this first battle here. We got Ron, Aiden, and Meru on the other side. And so I thought, you know what? This is a great time to test out Lily, so, or Lethe, whatever you pronounce her name as. Whatever GM says pronounces it as in the video, I can't tell. But Lethe here, she's at 250 speed. I have her built on some effectiveness. She's a bit bulky. I think in battle with her artifact at plus 15, she's at 27.5k health, which is not too shabby. I have some molas in her S2 and molas into her S3, and that's about it. The S1 molas, by the way, I'm seeing some misconceptions going around. If you mola the S1, it actually doesn't impact her extra damage that she gets from the extra attack, so do keep that in mind. Alright, moving on, we got Benimaru. I have him on Symbol of Unity, because we're going to be using him into this Aiden on the other side. And he's fire so that if Ron RNLs, he'll target the Benimaru here. Hopefully we don't die. We're pretty bulky, so that's why I chose him there. We got Troublemaker Crozet on Holy Sacrifice to make sure he doesn't die and stay dead. He's pretty fast, so hopefully he'll be able to cleanse the Lethe if we do get debuffed by this Ron. Alright, moving on, we got C, Lilia, Senya, and Shu on the bottom team. You guys know the drill by now. Very standard stuff going on here. So we got Rowana, have her on Celestine so we can heal with our S1s. When we attack into the Senya, she'll counter, we'll get some additional heals, so just extra value right there. We got Shadow Knight Pylus here for the damage mitigation. She reduces the damage from counters and extra attacks, which will help keep the team alive. And of course we have pre-buff Lionheart Sirmia. Can't wait to see what happens when she does get buffed, because that's going to be quite insane. But yeah, she will hopefully still work here. There are times where Lionheart does get focused down by a unit like Shu, and you just kind of implode, but hopefully we'll be fine here. Ron gets to go S3. We're not going to get debuffed on anyone. Ooh, very nice. So Benimaru now gets to go. We can S3 into the Aiden, so multi-layer barrier gives us 50% hit chance. So this Aiden absolutely just cannot dodge here. Gonna go ahead and finish her off and use the extra attack. The only downside here is that because we're on Symbol of Unity, to guarantee the hit on that Aiden, we actually finished. Oh wow, Benimaru just soloing this, isn't he? So maybe Lily doesn't need the protection. Maybe we just go ahead and give this protection to the Benimaru. Let's just go for that here. And do we go for the Soul Burn? Do we just finish her off? Maybe not. I'm just going to go for the S1. The reason being, she does get an attack buff here, so Benimaru will lap around and we get to finish her off, and she won't have the attack buff. So that if she does counter, then, with Magic for Friends, then we're not too burdened by it, right? She does lose the stacks of Omens, though, when she does revive. A little unfortunate. Lily, good job here. Lethe did absolutely nothing. Let's Soul Burn to stun her, just so she can't do shit. Oh, okay, never mind. No stun here. Magic for Friends coming out. Unfortunate. Oh, and Benimaru goes down. How unfortunate. And we don't even get to see Lethe's skill animation, so unfortunate. Yeah, in that type of team, like in this tower here, we don't really have a choice. Lethe wasn't really great into anything. You don't really want to bring her down here. I think the Senya's a little too dangerous for her. You're going to get locked down. Now, it might work. You just have to bring a unit that you know can bait out the Shu. Because if Shu and Senya are both attacking Lethe, then you're in trouble. But yeah, at least she survived the first battle, right? We're going to try to find a match where she can do alright. And hopefully Stronghold as well. Stronghold is open. This is just the last tower standing out of the 3 forts. Alright, so let's see what Lionheart can do here. Get some healing. She was provoked, so she kind of lost her first turn, but that's alright. Get some heals. We're going to get dual attacked with. And there goes the counters on the Pylus. Alright, I think what I'll do, I don't need the heals or CR pushing or anything. Let's just go ahead and provoke the Lilias. Or not. We stripped the barrier though. Alright, let's go for the S3. And we crit the Shu, but yeah, look at how little damage we're actually doing. So, I know some people are saying that it's, Lionheart didn't need the buff, and while she doesn't technically need it, it is quite nice, because she does struggle into teams like this, right? She does struggle. She's fairly consistent in something like Guild Wars. It's kind of hard to lose with her here in this type of situation, but it's mostly because you're fighting against the AI. Against a team like this in RTA, there's still a very good chance that you can lose and she gets focused down. Alright, so we're just, oh my god, we're getting absolutely decimated here. More counters, very good, love to see it. And I still don't think I need to use my S3, because we're not debuffed on our Lionheart Surmia. We have an S3 here, so let's let it rip. And hopefully we don't get provoked by the Senya, but even if we do, it's fine. Ooh, very nice! Got the crit on the Senya, which is huge. Alright, there we go. Pilot's mitigating so much of that damage, it is perfectly fine. Let's go for a Soul Burn onto this Shu, get some more damage in there. Oh my god, look at that disgusting unit. Alright, at least we get the proc, and I think at this point we're pretty safe. We can go for a hit onto the Senya so she can counter, push up the team. Very nice. And Pyrus is provoked here, so we can't do anything about this. Otherwise, I would love to S3 and push up the Lionheart above the Shu, but that's quite alright. She is going to S3, get that anti-crit back up, which is a bit annoying. It's the reason, one of the reasons why Shu and Senya are so good together, that crit hit resist, right, for that Senya. I don't know if the meta is going to change when Emma Landy comes out. You know, Emma Landy gives the anti-crit at the start of the battle. So maybe that'll help out some Senya defense teams, who knows. Ooh, it is a Holy Sacrifice Senya, how annoying, but we get that crit there with our Lionheart. Oh my god, 12 health, are you kidding me? When the flat HP rolls just right. But Rowana gonna counter and finish things off. You love to see it. Alright, so hopefully we get a better Lily game in the next match, so we'll have to see, but luckily we took down that last tower. So moving on into our second match here, I think this is going to be a pretty interesting test of Lethe. So in the first match, we're going up against Ruel, Rylet, and Arby. Quite an interesting team, but we're going to be bringing 2 extinction units. First one is going to be Lilibet. We're going to take Lilibet into the RB, and we should be going first because we have Ahmed to help support us as well. Ahmed is going to give the attack buff and potentially a crit damage buff with the Fan of Light and Dark. And with any sort of damage buff, Lilibet should easily be able to kill an RB degen or not. And I have no idea what this RB is actually going to be on. Actually, I'm going to put Lilibet down here so we get that defense imprint. So Lethe over here, she's going to be taking on the Rylet, and we get to do true damage to him, so I want to test out how much damage we're actually able to do. We have skill null on the entire team, so hopefully we won't be dying to the Rylet, and we get to lap him and take the second turn, and then we should be able to finish him off. For the bottom team here, we have LRK, Kayron, and Handguy, so I'm going to bring in an entire ice team right here, and it's going to be quite interesting because we have Karina as our knight. She's not going to be damage mitigating for us, but she will give us a barrier when we get low enough. Rocket Punch Gauntlet is the artifact of choice to try to burst down the opponent's team, chip them away. And we got Elena as our healer. Now, instead of on Magara's Tome, I have her on Celestine, and Celestine's going to help out quite a bit with healing and sustaining. So Elena is actually a fantastic unit into LRK, even in RTA, because by the time LRK gets his S3 back up, Elena's passive is back up, you just heal up all the damage that LRK does. Shu is a fantastic matchup into all three of these units here, so we have her on counter and pen set, and hopefully she will get some Fushes. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump in, see what we can do. Right, for this first team here, let's go for the Ahmed S2 and push up the team. Look at that RB. He's actually quite fast. Surprisingly fast, right? Look at that, 95%, and my Ahmed is about 280 speed. So it was a fast RB to try to catch people off guard. But let's go ahead and push up our Lilibet and give her the attack buff. So it's a fast RB. He's going to be quite squishy. I'm just going to go straight for the S3. I know you can turn cycle with S2 into S3, but we're just going to go for this. And at this point, I don't think I'm going to do anything except go for an S1 onto the Rylot. We're going to burst him down the next turn. Okay, so he hits Lilibet here, and Rylot also goes for Lilibet. Oh, that's sad. I really want to see Lilibet survive there, but unfortunately that's not what's gonna happen. There was a, 1 in 3 chance there. Rylot could have gone for anyone, but decides to go ahead and focus down the Lilibet. Let's go ahead and finish him off though, make him pay the price for getting rid of our favorite extinction unit here. Alright, there we go. Oh my god, 18k damage. I think we might have hit though, so that was a little lucky. The issue here is, into Ruel, do we actually have enough damage? I don't know. Maybe we can turn cycle to get a bunch of omens and shenanigans going, but let's go ahead and see what we get with this one. It is a Proof of Valor Ruel, so she should be taking more damage as the fight goes on. But yeah, 15k health there, not quite what we're looking for. So let's just go ahead and fast forward to when we actually finish her off. And there you have it. So Lily basically just turn cycled around with Ahmed's help, and we managed to bait out the Ruel's S3 and her S2, but because of her long cooldowns, even if we didn't kill on that hit, she wouldn't have sustained for another round. So yeah, able to finish things off and avenge our Lilibet. Now look here, watch Elena's healing. It's actually quite nice, essentially mitigating all of LRK's damage, which I do very much appreciate. Now over here, I could go for an S3 to give everyone invincibility, but I think I might hold off on it because everyone would take the turn and lose their invincibility anyway. Might as well go for the anti-crit here and hope for Karina to get a defense buff relatively soon. Ooh, look at that actually. We get a lot of damage onto this Kayron. Do we even just pop our S3 right here? We could, but let's go for this, and hopefully it will be enough. Anti-crit helping out quite a bit. Yeah, there we go. Proc the immortality, so now when the Kayron goes, hopefully he doesn't kill here. Elena can put up her invincibility on the next turn. Yeah, there we go. He has a 50% chance to miss and a 50% chance to not crit. So now we get a defense buff. I think what we'll do is we'll go straight into this, because Kayron's going to die to the splash damage. Let's go into the LRK, right? If Shu gets a couple good Fushes here, it would be very, very nice. So go ahead and get some damage there, get rid of the Kayron. And at this point, I'm just going to sustain with Elena, and there's no reason for me to pop the S3. We can pop the S3 right before LRK actually gets his, right before he gets his S3 back, so he's got a little bit left. Let's go ahead and hit the hand guy. No Fushes. Come on, Shu, you can get some counters in there. Do we go for this? I don't think so. We're just going to wait here. Alright, come on, there we go. Good job, Shu. Can we get a Foosh? Very good Foosh. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to go ahead and protect the Elena by going for the S3. She will keep the invincibility. Shu will not. Karina Ox will be able to stay protected here. But that is perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and hit the Crow. And now when he goes, we're just going to heal up the entire team once more. So you can see how this, even in RTA, could be very, very powerful. Because LRK doesn't really want to wait a turn. If you have S3, you kind of want to pop it, right? There's no one that really holds on to their LR Krau's S3. So let's go for this, and keep on just chugging damage into him. There we go. And if he has his S3 again, so be it, but he does not here. So I think we're fine. We should have this with Karina on her next turn, because this LRK is not going to be healing or anything. But yeah, look at that. See, Elena just has her passive up yet again, get to heal, Karina gets a defense buff and barrier, and now let's just throw an S3 in. So there you go, another little strategy for you guys to utilize in your own Guild Wars. If you have an Elena laying around, she can work, right? So there you have it, another round down, and now it is finally time for the Stronghold. Alright, so let's go ahead and tackle the last tower here, the Stronghold. Seems like my guild is doing quite alright into this team. So we got Apoc, Ravi, Celine, and Diene. And into that, we're going to be bringing our Magic Scholar, Doris, who's going to be tanking the A Ravi and soaking up most of the damage for the team. Next up, I'm also going to be bringing in Milim. So Milim's going to be on book. Typically, she's on her own artifact for counter, because I have her on a counter set with some pen set as well, and some decent bulk. But the reason I'm on book here is so that we can try to soul burn into this Celine, try and take her out as soon as possible. I know she'll have evasion up by the time, and anti-crit will be up too, but we're going to try and chip her down as fast as possible so that Lily here will survive. Now, Lethe, we're actually going to put Milim down here for the imprint to keep forgetting. It's only those two units right there. But Lethe is going to be here to deal some true damage. We might be targeting the Celine at the start, just to try to get her bursted down as soon as possible. Afterwards, A-Ravi's going to hit the Doris, and Diene will hit the Milim. So Lethe will just exist and kind of put some omens on those two, and we'll finish him off surely enough. For the bottom team, we got C, Lilius, Shu, and Violet. And for this team, we're going to be bringing in our Inos. Inos 2.0 on Eternus, so that after C, Lilius goes, she will cut, and she'll be able to cleanse the team. Zahak will be here. He can self-buff his attack, so he doesn't really care about the attack buff from Inos, but he's going to be great into the Violet. Arunka is going to be here, and she'll be fantastic into the Shu, so that's what we have her on for now. Let's go ahead and jump into it, see what we can do. Hopefully this Violet goes down one hit from the Zahak. If not, we might be in some trouble. Alright, Lily gets to go first, so I'm just gonna go for a hit on... I don't think I go for this yet, mostly because of the DN. So I think I do just go for the S1 here. Yeah, let's go for the S1, so next turn we can Soul Burn. So this puts the Omen on, even if we miss. Diene is going to go ahead and buff. That's actually a pretty fast Celine. So hopefully it's not going to be a ton of damage, but we don't have any mitigation on our team. So Lethe is going to be taking a whole ton here. Oh yeah, look at that. A ton of damage going on. Now, I can go ahead and check the Celine and see what artifact she's on. Or sorry, her EE. She will... attack the person with the highest attack. So you can actually check the EE based on the skills. The highest attack unit on my team is going to be Milim, and I don't think Celine is actually going to be hitting Milim here. Now this is a risk, but I think it's a risk that we do take. Or do we? Can we actually kill Celine? She has an Omen. Can we actually do it? Maybe. Maybe. We'll believe that we can do it. Let us go for a Soul Burn. Let's see if we get lucky here. Oh, we do get lucky. Very nice. I mean, Milim's Eye does give me a 20% extra hit chance, so Celine only has a 30% chance to dodge. Gonna go for the S3? Okay, never mind. We are good to go. I think even if we didn't kill there, we would have been okay. Mostly because of the fact that Lethe would have gone. We Soul Burn S3 and S1 into the Celine, and it would have taken care of her there. But at this point, I think because the Diene has already used her cleanse. Let's go ahead and drop the Soulburn S3. Let's restrict that Ravi. And now she has Frostbite too. We can start focusing her down a bit. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and place a counter on the DN too. Let's see if we can wait out this this barrier on the opponent's side so that we can deal a bit more damage. Ooh, nice little counter. Come on, Milim. Very good crit there. Okay, so let's go, and because of the Frostbite, we actually make it so that this Ravi, look at that. Ooh, nice little dual attack. Now, the dual attack doesn't actually put another Omen on, but it's okay. We should be lapping this Ravi. Look at this. The Restrict makes it so she can't really push up. The Frostbite makes it so when she's on something like Proof of Valor, it doesn't really do anything. And so we should be able to finish her off here with this true damage. And there you have it. So both units extinct. Now DN can't revive, but let's say theoretically she could. Well, now she can't. So let's go ahead and use Lethe to finish off the DN here. Yeah, I think Lethe could have probably soloed this team now with Milim's chip damage here and there, right? We didn't actually have needed to kill the Celine earlier. I think Lethe probably could have handled that on her own too. So there you guys go. Lethe debut. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. How have you used her, and are you finding some success? But while you guys are typing out that comment there, let's go ahead and let's pop an S3. Now the S3 can't be countered, so I don't really care about the Violet or the Shu on the other side, right? So you see there, we do get a very nice attack buff, and Shu does get the barrier from C. Lilius when she did the S3. So let's go ahead and let rip an S3 into her. Oh my god, look at that. 30k damage. There's no way he's surviving that one. Let's extend the duration of the attack buff on our Runka. And let's go straight into the Violet here with an S3. Hopefully this will kill. Yeah, this will definitely kill him here. There we go. 19k damage. There was no way that he was surviving that. And now we got a Runka. She still has an S3. See, Lilia still has a barrier. And she should be able to very, very cleanly finish things off. There you go, guys. How many extinction units did we use in this video? I don't even remember. But yeah, there you guys have it. Pretty clean Guild Wars, and we finished things off very nicely with that one there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more Epic 7 content. And until next time, take care.